Hey guys, Melissa here to do a little reading for you guys. We are going to just check and see what is coming in the week ahead or what you can expect or whatever messages come through for you all. What did I title this? You'll never guess what's happening this week, okay? Because we can never guess. We never know what's coming in, but I will ask the tarot for each sign. I will start on the birthday sign, which is Cancer. Happy birthday, gorgeous Cancerians. And hold on one second, guys. Well, anything you need to know about myself or my channel, guys, you can either find in the description box below the about section of my channel or the community tab as well. You can always check out my website as well, which is www.she'saheyoka.com. And I am, hi Faith. Hey there, gorgeous. So I am currently open for personal readings, guys, but I do not have them open or available on the website necessarily. You can email me through the website, but it does say that they're closed because the booking hours are kind of different each week. So just email me if you are interested in a personal reading, and we can go over times that would work for the both of us. Hey, J-Dubs. So let's get rocking and rolling. We are going to start on the birthday sign. Happy birthday again, Cancer. And we're going to work with the Moonology. I haven't used these in a very long time, and I'm excited about using them because it is a full moon tomorrow. So this reading is for the 3rd through the 9th. So this will start out on a full moon. It's going to be an exciting week. Not only that, I don't know what the star is called, but I'm sure you guys will be able to tell me. There's some sort of star. Is it like the Sirius star, you guys? Hi, ladies. I love you. It's going well. How are you guys doing? And thank you so much, J-Dubs. Happy early birthday to you as well. So yeah, whatever star that is, that's the 3rd through the 7th. So we got a lot of big astrological energies, but I'm not an astrologist or astrologer, whatever they like to be called. So do check out. There are some really good astrologers here on YouTube. Of course, you can always check out Yin Reiki Light Be the Light Tarot, or I always say tarot, but she also does astrology and energy reading and things like that. You can check her out. I do have her linked in my featured channel section now. Michelle Knight is another really good astrologer, but you might want to check into the energies that are coming in this week, okay? We're going to look at tarot and get some psychic visions of what's coming in, but there's a lot of powerful energy coming in for us here. Manifestation powers and all kinds of different powers that we can really use to our advantage if we know about them and how to kind of manipulate the energy of the world, okay? Not people. Aw. Well, I pray that you get through those challenges with new wisdom and a bunch of blessings, okay? Things have been a little rocky here as well, and I just feel like in the collective, I felt a lot of just kind of like turbulence. But landing. We're landing in like the best season of our lives. A lot of us. There's been a lot of ascension and a lot of work being done in the collective. I'm very proud of everybody, and it is going to all start to pay off here, come into fruition. Okay, the things that we've been working diligently towards. You're so welcome, baby. Okay, so Cancer, my name is Melissa. We will timestamp it right about here. Let's see. And I'm going to be your tarot card reader for the next few minutes or so. We're just going to see whatever the divine has for you, what's coming in this week, what you can look out for, any advice that might come through. I'm not going to try to customize the reading. I let the divine do that, but we'll get a little message for each and every single sign, starting on you again, Cancer. Happy birthday. We will get this Moonology deck. It says, a time to give rather than take. Sounds Cancery, all right? Okay, let's find out a little more. New moon in Virgo. Time to give rather than take. Let's get one more of these, and then I'll get some tarot as well. Something about the abundance mindset coming through, which is interesting. Oh, I love Coop. I love you guys. You guys are so damn cute. Expect powerful change. Okay. Yeah, it says here, a time to give rather than take and expect powerful change. Okay. Sometimes when we are so worried about our own I'm getting like a lack mindset, okay, honey? But that doesn't, I'm not saying you're a lack mindseted person, but sometimes we do get caught in that feeling like we don't have anything to give. Maybe just even energetically, we're kind of feeling like we don't have any energy. It's kind of saying here, whatever you end up kind of giving at this time, you're going to get back tenfold, okay? I don't even know what tenfold means, but that is what's coming through. And even energetically. So let's say you put your energy into something that you feel called to put your energy into, but you're feeling also tempted to not do it because you don't have any energy. It's saying doing that thing, whatever it may be, is what's going to give you energy. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you. Yeah, I feel like you're very attractive at this time. And of course, sexy as hell, right? But it's your birthday season, your time to shine. But I mean attractive in the sense of, yeah, it's like the more you give, the more you get is what I'm getting right now. But I feel like you are very attractive. Just 1 second here, guys. I just realized my shirt is like up and this is weird. So the Hanged Man and the Queen of Wands here. There's something. And you guys, as usual, I'm working on very few hours of sleep again. I did work last night. Absolutely our time to shine, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's here. Kasimi, I don't know what that is either, guys, but also there's that star, whatever that star is, you guys, that the star of enlightenment. I don't really know what it is, you guys, but from the 3rd to the 7th, that's happens to be, I don't know if any of you were born in that time. Hi Sadie, I love you. Is it the Sirius star portal, you guys? I'm just shuffling away here, Cancer, and I'm so sorry. I get a little excited and distracted. Okay, I'm going to have to Google this shit right here on camera, guys. Series? Osiris? It's the brightest. You guys, I'm done. I'm over it. Cancer, I'm sorry. I got distracted, baby. Okay, I love you. And we are going to get back to your reading here. It's saying something about knowing that what makes you, part of what makes you so attractive in a general sense, your real rawest part of you, that loving and no, that's not what I'm talking about. Serious. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I think, guys, I love you so much. And it's from the 3rd to the 7th, guys, and it's every year, and I don't really know what it means, but I know that I was born within that portal, whatever that means. And so Cancerians, what it's saying here is the thing that makes you so attractive, not to other people. You're not trying, I'm not saying that you should be trying to impress other people or attract people, but what makes you so attractive and what is authentically you is your ability to give so freely, right? Of course, I don't think we should ever give ourselves unhealthily, like more energy than we have to give, but it's saying here that whatever you're feeling called to do, I feel like you're feeling tempted to not put your energy into something, whatever that is, because you're feeling energetically depleted. I feel like whatever this is, it's asking you to put your energy into something that will help others, because that's the part of you that actually you get fed from helping others. Okay. And it's going to give you energy instead of deplete you further is what I'm getting here. Whatever that means for you, of course, never give more than you have to give. And this may be, it feels like wisdom or it feels like energy, right? Like you might just have the right love that somebody kind of comes in. And again, I feel like you might have a lot going on in your life. So you feel like you're usually so quick to give, right? But right now, I feel like you're going to be tempted, whatever this situation is that's coming in here in this next week, you're going to be tempted to go, you know what, I just don't have it right now. I don't think it's financial. It feels energetic. If you have a lot of money and you feel called to give out money this week, great. But this feels more like somebody that is going to come into your life and need your loving energy. Okay. I hope that makes a sense to you. And I feel like it'll not only bring you more energy it'll also help you sit in your authentic truth, which again makes you very attractive. Attracting maybe people, that's great too. We always love a little attention. We don't hate it, right? But it's really going to make you attract kind of everything that's meant for you. Okay, is what I'm getting right now, and I do feel like you felt a little held up or a little stuck in an area. And I feel like it's saying because you're feeling stuck, you have been less than authentic, right? So you haven't been giving yourself the way you normally would, something like that. There's going to be an opportunity for you to do what you do best, make somebody feel so fucking loved, seen, and heard. Whatever that is for you, it feels powerful, and I want to cry a little bit. So I do feel like somebody's going to come in that needs that nurture from you, and it's going to feed you, feed them. And again, I feel like it's going to bring in some opportunities that are unexpected, okay? That's what I'm getting for you, Cancerians. Yes, that's what I'm saying too. I will also, you guys I'll link one of my favorite astrologists. Hey, Sadie, how do I say that? And are you also technically an astrologer? I know you do astrology or you talk about astrology. Anyhow, Michelle Knight, I absolutely love her. And she was talking about, what's coming up, the powerful energies and manifestation power. And I think we always have that from our space of authenticity. Of course, I think there's a powerful, I think that the stars can give us kind of hinters on what energies to use at what times. But I also think that in a general sense, when you get to your authentic truth, this is for every sign, everybody, always. When you get to the most authentic that you can possibly get to, you start to attract everything that was meant for you on your path. Okay. And we are moving right along here to Leo. You guys, let's get after it. Leo, my name is Melissa. We're going to start out with these Moonology cards here and just get a little message from the divine. Whatever's coming in for you this 3rd through the 9th, there's a lot of powerful astrology shifts going on, as well as it's Cancer season. I feel like there could be some love coming in, by the way, Cancer. That could be for you as well. There does feel like there's some love in the air, but it feels more like maybe not romantic love, like deep love connections, like deep loving connections. After a lot of diligent work, a lot of times we can only have connections that are as deep as the love that we have with and for ourselves. So those of us who have been working really diligently on self-love, I feel like there's some powerful connections coming in for those of us who have been doing the work. Okay, that's for all signs, of course. What do you need to release here, Leo? Well, releasing on the full moon, which again is tomorrow on the 3rd, I believe. Of course, I am just going by what I see on YouTube because I am not into astrology and I don't use it for a map, although I think that's wonderful that people do. But I think there is a full moon tomorrow, and that is a good time to release the things that are no longer serving us, where the new moon that will be following it, not long after, is a great time to really call in the new things that you have room for now because of the releasing that you've done on this full moon. So it says here, what do you need to release? And a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Yeah, so it's just saying there's something here that you're afraid to release because you're afraid to lose, right? I get this a lot, well, just in everybody's energy, actually. And we really need to understand that the divine isn't going to take anything from us that is really healthy and good for us. Oh, wow. And if there isn't a card that literally talks about releasing on the full moon, this is that card, the 8 of Cups. So there's something that I think they're screaming at you to release here. It could be a relationship or something you feel emotionally attached to, something you've put a lot of time and effort and energy into. And it does feel now like a marriage with the 7 of Pentacles obviously is about investing. And I feel like it wants me to say to you that this has not been an investment that's for naught. This has been one of the most beneficial investments you've ever made. What you've learned from this connection, and actually what you will gain from walking powerfully away from a connection that is no longer serving you, that feels dead, done, and over with. Like it's been done. It might already be broke. You might already be out of the connection, just needing to really release it. It does feel like a marriage paperwork needing to be signed is what I'm getting, which maybe like you've been avoiding actually signing the paperwork is kind of the energy that I'm getting here. And they're just asking you to commit fully to yourself, including to know that whatever you release, you'll get back what's meant for you. Okay. When you release what's not meant for you, they're asking you to make room. And it does feel like a marriage here. I do feel like you could have some, that is really loud, you guys. I'm so sorry about that. I'm going to turn that all the way down. Yeah, it just feels like you could have some new passionate, exciting endeavors that you're actually overlooking at this time because you're kind of focusing solely on trying to hold on to something that's gone or it's leaving. They really want you to work hard on releasing whatever this is. Again, it's not like it's like you don't want to let go. I get this on you a lot, not because you're in love with this person, but because of the investment you've made. They want you to know that the investment is still there and that you've gained more from this, what it's like. No, it's not a waste of 20 years. Do you know how much you learned from this relationship in 20 years? Do you know that all the good times you had with this person or all whatever it is, whatever you've learned and taken from the situation is not for naught, and you don't lose that when you let this person go. Okay. But I do feel like you have some really exciting opportunities and a good time to really start building passionately in your life, to make your life the life that you've always dreamt of having. But you do need to release whatever this is. It feels like a marriage for most of you. Could be a job that isn't serving you, a job that isn't treating you well, something like that. But whatever it is, you know what it is. It's not like you're just like, oh God, what do I need to let go of? You'll already have been intuitively being called to release this, and they're asking you to really honor yourself this week and release whatever this is so that you can have these new opportunities come in. Again, I feel like there are opportunities in your, like right in your face that you can't see because you're so trying to control outcomes. We can't control them anyways, right? We can't make somebody love us. We can't make a relationship that isn't meant to be. But we can distract ourselves with the illusion that we have control over the outcome. Okay. So really wanting you to practice, just the releasing and letting go of something and knowing and having faith that the divine is going to provide you with something even better. Okay. That's what I'm getting for you, Leo. I love you so much. And we are moving right along. You guys, I am really toasty. I am tempted. I don't think my air conditioning is on and it's like 90 degrees out and I'm getting a little sweaty here and I'm not wearing something that I can hold, please. Oh, guys. Okay. That's better. Now, where are we at? Guys, we're on Virgo. Pardon me for that strangeness. Leo, I love you. And please honor yourself. You don't need to hold on to things that aren't meant for you. You don't need to hold on to people that aren't showing you the love you deserve. You don't need to hold on to jobs that aren't paying you enough or working you to the, making your life miserable, making it so you have no quality of life, something like this, whatever it is that you're being called to release here. I promise you, it's for a purpose. The divine wants to know you honor yourself so they can give you everything that you've ever desired. Okay. Your wishes, your dreams. It's saying to kind of go after those dreams of yours, whatever those are. Now, I just want to be clear on something because I always talk about this. This is for everybody, of course. And Virgo, I'll be with you in just a second. I'll timestamp it accordingly. But when God was like calling me to go after my dreams, of course, this is one of them. And I have a lot of different dreams, a lot of things that I enjoy and do passionately. Singing and God was really downloading to go after my dreams and to not be afraid. And I still haven't gone after singing just because I'll be real with you. I love singing, but I'm not a singer. I'm not like technically inclined and shit like that. But so it's like there's there's all different kinds of little dreams that you could go after. One of them for me is living by the ocean. I just want to live by the ocean. I could really go do what I do for a living. I don't have to go after my big dreams, but it would be a dream of mine to go live by the ocean and I could work doing what I do near the ocean. Okay. There's definitely places that I can work and probably make really good money doing what I do near the ocean. And those are like the divine says you don't have to be so cut and dry or black and white on what those dreams of yours are. Of course, do the things that you're passionate about, but maybe you have to go work at a 9 to 5 in a location that you've been dreaming of or something like that. That's coming through for somebody. Okay, Virgo, Melissa here. Let's see. Gonna do a little reading for you. Okay, honey, Virgo, Melissa here. I keep saying that, and that's gonna keep happening. I don't know what's going on. I'm a little sleepy, Virgo. So we got the strength card. And I'm also going to get you some Moonology cards. I just cut right into the tarot aspect or portion of the evening. It says, show the world the real you. This is an interesting, I didn't pull that card for myself pre this reading here, guys, but I did get that message from the divine. So I do feel like there is a strong need, of course, the divine calling us to our authentic truth and the authentic us, or going live on YouTube with absolutely not one drop of makeup on or whatever it is that you do. There's something that the divine is calling you to do to show the world the real you. Maybe you have a YouTube channel and they're literally saying the same thing, to go without, sometimes we act different is what I'm going to say when we have our makeup on or our face on, or we put the, the business aspect of us on or something like that. And this could just be at work or something. They're wanting you to do it from a more authentic, more loving space. Emotions are running high here. And this could be in love with a Leo. Okay, just give me a second. There's a lot of weird, different side stories coming through, but I feel like you've manifested some huge opportunity in your life. It could be love and it could be business. But they're saying that the way to kind of nail this down is by going from your authentic space. Okay, of course, I think that's always the message, right? But we do have things in life that we do from a more business standpoint, or a business minded or a logical mind. Something you maybe have been doing, look from a logical space. They're asking you to do from, again, I feel like you're not doing it from your heart because it's so fragile in your heart, right? This is something that means a lot to you. This could be a relationship. This could be a business that you're not doing authentically, or you're afraid to fail at, so you're not putting your whole heart into it, is what I'm getting here. Again, I feel like you've manifested some huge opportunities, and I feel like you have been very patient, and I feel like you've done all the things kind of taming the beast. And whatever this is, it's just like, now it's time for vulnerability, okay? To just be as authentic as you can possibly be is what I'm getting here. I hope that makes sense for you. I don't know what that is about. It could be a relationship too. I feel like there's something that you might be trying to, in a relation, you might be in an actual relationship, maybe with a Leo or a Gemini or a Virgo, another Virgo. Yeah, and there's something you're trying to handle kind of from a logical standpoint that needs to be handled with your heart. Could be a relationship that is, I wouldn't say falling apart, but it's dying for that love that I feel like is missing right now, but I feel like it's there, if that makes sense. Like you guys aren't being vulnerable with each other, something like that. Hope that makes sense for you. Or if it's a business, they're asking you to do it from a more authentic space now. I feel like you've kind of outlined the structure or something. I don't know what this is. Give me a second. Yeah, you've got like a solid foundation already, right? Now it's saying put your heart into it and it will just start to flourish, okay? And hopefully that makes sense for you. We're moving right along to Libra. Hey there, Libs. Melissa here. Guys, what am I doing? I'm a little weird today. Gonna be 42 in 2 days here, guys. Libra, let's get your little reading for this week ahead, the 3rd through the 9th. A lot of big energies going on astrologically, okay? We've talked about this a few times during this reading, but I don't know why I keep dropping shit on the floor, guys, but it's my new thing, I guess. It says here, meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Libra, there's something that they're wanting you to kind of just get really connected. I feel like we got this on you last week. Weird. Or whenever I did a reading for you last. Surrender to the divine, because I feel like I was talking about, maybe that wasn't you. Yeah, like I think it was you. And it's so interesting, but it's like they're showing me like this, you on your knees at the edge of the water, right? I'm going to cry because I feel like there's a strong need for you to connect spiritually and really let go of something in the egotistical block that you have here. It's not allowing you to like enjoy your life, right? And kind of going and practicing this, getting connected to nature and really actually feeling the power of the divine, the power of nature is going to be helpful here. They want you to meditate waterside, and I swear I got this on you last week. So interesting when that happens. And surrender whatever is going on in your life to the divine. It could be a marriage issue, as kind of actually the energy that I'm getting. I do feel like you're contemplating leaving a marriage. or something big, right? And I do feel like where it's going to take you to the happiest part of your life here with the Sun card. I feel like it's scary. I feel like you're scared to make this move. I feel like it's going to make you happy. This is not, these kinds of adjustments, these shifts, they're not easy. They're not comfortable. They're the most petrifying, terrifying moves that we make, but they always lead to the best part of the rest of our lives. And I feel like it's wanting you to go get waterside, get connected and listen to your heart. Okay. Because I feel like you might have a lot of different people, whatever this is. It could be a marriage, it could be a relationship, and it could be a job. Whatever it is that you are kind of feeling called to move away from or go through here. I feel like you have a lot of external sources like family, friends, the person that you're leaving, the job that you're leaving, whatever it is, all kind of like feeding your head with too much information at this time. The divine wants you to quiet down, meditate, and contemplate, really get quiet, connect to nature, and ask for the answers there. Well, I think you have the answers, but I think you're getting confused about what your heart wants and what everybody else is telling you. Okay. So that is when meditation is very powerful, when we can really shut out all the external noise and listen to what our soul is calling us to. Our soul is calling us to what feels like it would fill us up, right? And sometimes we have to hurt people, walk away from people, hurt ourselves, but not in a any real harmful way. But it's heartbreaking to walk away from a situation that we're comfortable with, we've been in, even though we know we're not in love, right? Your heart knows that you're not in love, something like that. That's what I'm getting here. But I do feel like you have some success ahead. And again, whether this is love or business, it's asking you to get connected with nature this week. Please sit. There's so many powerful astrological. There's so much energy that you can literally borrow from the world. They have us in shoes and houses and with sunglasses on, actually to disconnect us from all of the universal energy that's available to us, and keep us very kind of low vibrational and unable to kind of accomplish the things, the big dreams, the big goals, whatever it is. So connecting with nature will literally give you the energy, the confidence, and the clarity that you need right now to make this huge decision in your life that, again, is going to lead to the best part of the rest of your life. Okay, I hope that makes sense, and I love you so much. Oh, we're the same age, huh? Okay, guys, we're moving right along here to Scorpio. Scorps, Melissa here. I was going to say happy birthday because Carla was just talking about her birthday and she's going to be 42, but it's not Scorpio season yet. I do love me some Scorpio season, but I like summer, so we're not in any hurry to get there. But my favorite season might be like early fall. Who we at? Scorpio, I love you. Scorpio, we got the Page of Pentacles here, and I keep doing this out of order, but you know what? I'm not conformist. I think we all know that about me anyways, so we'll just wing it, and whatever the divine has to say, they'll say it however they need to. Nothing will come of the situation, and the Page of Pentacles. There's an opportunity. Okay, it feels safe and little. Don't let your past hold you back. It's like a little opportunity that you're tempted to take. It's like a job, okay? It feels like a job that doesn't pay enough is what it actually feels like. So you're tempted to take this opportunity because you think you need a job, right? And you do, or whatever. It's like you're not wrong about that, but the divine will never ask that you settle for something that isn't livable for you. And I feel like there's some sort of opportunity here that isn't livable. It's not manageable. It's not going to do what you need it to do, for you to be away from your children or whatever it is. It's not going to be worth it, right? So they don't want you to take this, and they don't want you to, it's like you've had poverty moments in your, first of all, the divine is really trying to break you of a poverty mindset, okay, which is a mindset. It really is. I'm working on it myself, breaking myself from this very ingrained poverty mindset we've all been conditioned to have, so that we never do know our full potential or know how to kind of flourish in this lifetime very effortlessly. And you really can flourish effortlessly. Of course, you're a Scorpio, so I feel like your attraction power is one of the fucking wildest out there. Like you have a powerful sacral chakra. I don't know if that's accurate, but I read energy, and I would say that if there's any sign that feels like I'm being pulled magnetically towards them, every single Scorpio I've ever met. Okay, so you have, that is what we call manifestation power or sacral chakra energy or your magnet. You have a very powerful magnet, right? But you have to know that you're worthy of you. It's like you can't get what you don't think you can get. Okay. You won't, because you won't go for it. You won't wait for it. You won't hold out for it. There's a small opportunity that you're supposed to be rejecting. Nothing will come of this situation. It's just not going to work out for you. I think you know that, but I think you're tempted to take it. And the divine is kind of saying you're not going to take it anyways in the long run here. But I feel like this is a message for somebody who needed clarity on this. No, you don't have to settle for the bottom of the barrel. You are not a bottom of the barrel kind of person. Again, you have some of this most wild attraction power that there is known to man. So you can literally attract the top tier positions at any place you ever want to go, or you can get on YouTube and really get a very big following pretty quickly. I would say almost immediately, when you know who you are and when you know what the powers that you have. You genuinely have these powers. I'm not making them up. Again, when you read energy, you know, if anybody here also reads energy, you can guarantee they know about Scorpio's ability to attract, right? That means money. That means friendships. That means opportunities. That means you can attract anything that you believe you're worthy of. So you need to, I'm getting like, there's a strong need for you to do some self-love and sacral chakra meditations. I'm getting like core, whatever that is, you guys, what's that chakra? For confidence. It's your solar plexus, or is that the same thing? I think it's your solar plexus. Okay. Do some lower chakra meditations, solar plexus and sacral chakra meditations here. And get very rooted in the idea that you are as powerful, like the master manifestor, I would say. Because again, you're tempted, not just in business, to take opportunities that are just not even close to on the scale that you deserve. Right. And, yeah, so love, business, whatever it is, and in life in general, you're accepting friendships that aren't good enough. Yeah, so there's a strong need for you to really get rooted in who you truly are. It feels very powerful, but they are asking you to get connected to. You could do this outside. I love outside, of course I do. But the no matter where you do it, just Google. I'll see if I can find one of my favorites that does work on all three lower chakras. Is going to be very helpful in you figuring out just to see your own power. Okay. Knowing our own power is one of the most powerful things that will ever happen to us. Yeah. And everything that you love will come in as soon as you know that it's available to you. Okay. That's what I'm getting for you here, Scorpio. It feels very powerful. Again, I feel like I want to cry. Where is the moon at? Is it in Pisces or something? I'm just kidding, you guys. Oh, it's in Capricorn, right? Is the full moon tomorrow in Capricorn? Let's get rocking and rolling. I love you. And we are moving right along to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Hello, gorgeous Melissa here to do a little reading for you. We're going to see what's coming in for the 3rd to the 9th of July. Whatever messages come through, that's what we're doing. That's a lot of messages. Your dreams need a practical plan here, Saggy. Look at the bigger picture, and a fiery climax approaches. Some big opportunity here. I do feel like it's love, but it's sort of like this fuel being fired, fire being fueled inside of you. Look at the bigger picture, but it's saying you're kind of focused on your dreams need a practical plan. There's something small you're focusing on, right? I'm going to say, Saggy. Okay, let's talk about love. Okay, I know you don't have to be into love or anything, but I'm getting like you're focusing on all these little dimes when you can have dollars. I don't really know. Something like that is very interesting here. You're focusing on snacks when you can have the filet mignon. Okay. I don't know what that means for you. It might be people. It might be a business opportunity. Sounds similar kind of to Scorpio here, is where you're not expecting enough for yourself, or you're just enjoying having fun. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. Like you almost don't understand what you've been brought here to this earth to do. So you're kind of fucking around is the energy I'm getting. And pardon my French. I haven't sworn in a while. You guys, are you proud of me? I used to be a big swearer. My name is Melissa and I'm a swearer. But this feels like you are playing around with the divine power that like the divine has given you, this master manifestor power, right? This extreme attraction. You're sexy. I keep trying to tell people this, but real attraction is more about the energetic pull that you have available to you. And I feel like you're very attractive at this time and you're using it to get a bunch of hoes. Okay. I'm sorry, male, female, non-binary, instead of using it to create a powerful kind of life-altering ascension process for the rest of the collective. I hope you get what I'm saying here. You're using this wildly large power that we don't all have, that was meant to captivate a large audience and help the collective ascend, right, into the fifth dimension or whatever. And you're using it to get hoes at the club. And I'm sorry about that, you guys. I keep saying that. I'm not talking shit, but I am. But you're using these huge powers for evil. It's not even evil. It's just little. It's small. You're thinking too little, okay? I hope that makes sense for you. And I am going to move along here. I do feel bad. And I feel like I'm talking shit a little bit. But this is what's coming through. And it feels like the divine is like, come on, man. That's not what I gave you all that power for. Think bigger, do bigger. And I promise you, when you do what you're supposed to be doing with all of this power that you have, all this like manifestation power that you have, when you really help yourself and the collective with this energy and do the things that you're feeling called to do on a more spiritual level, I promise you, you will get the love of your life that would make you not want to look at any of these little minions ever again anyways, okay? Something that will fuel your soul like nothing ever has, okay? It could be an Aquarius that is coming in. Hey, big 1111 for you here, Saggy. I love you. It does feel, again, whatever. I love you so much. I get that. I get using our manifest, and wow, everybody wants me, right? And that's the energy I'm getting, male, female, or non-binary. And but they do, right? But it's because of this kind of sacral chakra ability to attract you have going on. Your magnet, you're very magnetized, right? And but again, with that magnetism, you could be creating a very beneficial for yourself and for the rest of the world creation, whatever that is, whatever you would feel called to create. Okay, I love you so much, and I'm moving right along. Don't hate me. Okay, moving on to Capricorn. You can hate me if you want. Okay, Capricorn, my name is Melissa, and I'm going to be your tarot card reader. We are going to get you some of these Moonology cards and then some tarot as well, just to see what's coming in for you, what kind of surprises we may have coming around here on the 3rd through the 9th of July. Conclusions are within reach. I do dig that. Why? Because we are doing a reading from the 3rd to the 9th. Now, of course, if you see this reading 5 years from now, you could just kind of the week ahead, okay? And this is like, listen, they're not just within reach. Conclusions, fruition, excitement, finalizations, huge, powerful things are coming in here from the 3rd to the 9th, in the next week. And it says here, you are good enough. Aha. It's like they're here for you. All right. Like it's almost like you're already at the finish line, but you think you're not worthy of stepping over that line. And I don't know what that is for you. We'll get some tarot on it. Capricorn, there you are. Something. Yeah. Then the 10 and the 9 of Wands. It's almost like, yeah, I feel like you're carrying the weight of what other people are telling you. What you're doing is either like it's literally not helping anyone or it's pointless. And they're not saying it like that. They're not saying it so cruel that it's obviously that they're being haters and dickheads. They're doing it in a very sneaky way, kind of like, you think that's a good idea, huh? Is kind of the energy I'm getting here, Capricorn. First of all, I just want to punch whoever this is in their face. They're really annoying. And so was this voice that came through me. I'm sorry. I won't punch anybody, guys. I love you. And, but I do really not like, so this energy, it's like this, that really icky, I'm going to say this. People call them white people. Okay. People think all white people are like this. This is like the white people that we all hate now. That's the energy I'm getting, is like that really entitled. Oh, really? It's just really, I love white people. I'm white. Okay, guys. I just want to be clear on that. But what the world, when they talk about if this is white people shit or whatever it is, that's the energy I'm getting here. It's just a really entitled group of people or person. Could be a parent, and I'm sorry about that. Something feels like you've been taught. Again, you think these people are supporting you. That's how sneakily they're shaming you, okay? I'm so sorry about that. That is a really fucking hard thing to get over. Kids come out of school not recognizing just how shamed they were there. So they come out of school thinking something's wrong with them and thinking it's their own fault, right? Not realizing that they were actually conditioned to believe that there's something wrong with them. And that's what I'm getting here. Maybe I just feel like you have some really icky people that need to be released from your life, at least for the time being, until you get to a place where you really know who the fuck you are. I do feel like you have some powerful conclusions within reach. And I feel like the conclusions could be you walking away, concluding some relationships that are not serving you at this time. And again, I want you to recognize that you walk away from a meeting with these people. They could be your family. They could be workers, co-workers, friends, whatever they are. Friends, frenemies is what we'll call them. But whoever these people are, there was no conscious awareness that they sat and shamed you the whole time you were with them, but you walked away feeling like a piece of shit. Why? Why do I feel like this, right? Ugh, I just feel like shit now. This is icky manipulation. It's like dark manipulation. A lot of people don't even recognize that they're doing it to other people. So there is, that leeway we can give in the sense that we don't need to, not everybody's doing things like this maliciously. We've been trained to really kind of deter each other from our own blessings and stuff like that. In school, I'm sorry that I do this a lot, but in school, they talk of, they teach us to compete with each other, right? And then when we get older, they're like, stop competing with everyone. This isn't a competition. Okay, we were literally taught to compete for better grades, better this, better that, for the attention of our teacher, our entire developmental years, okay? So, but whatever you got here, baby, there's some people who are needing to be released from your energy. They don't deserve you or your time or energy. And I feel like, again, those conclusions need to come this week. I feel like they're asking you to step out into the great unknown, which might feel very lonely in the moment, but you're going to form a solid foundation that's unpenetrable, unbreakable, right? And emotions are running high. I do feel like it's going to be painful. So some of this could be people that you feel close to, right? People that you feel like were supporting you, but they were actually sneak shading you the entire time. They were literally deterring you. And you thought, well, they always do this. Maybe they help you in this way, right? But they sit and talk shit about it the whole time or make you feel ashamed of it. I don't know exactly what this is. It feels very specific, and I'm sorry about that. They're asking you to stand firmly in your place in this world. You are one of the most grounded, one of the best, most powerful signs out there. And without you knowing that, though, I'm watching you kind of get blown around. As soon as you recognize who you are, nobody can fucking knock you down with an axe or a sledgehammer, okay? You have a lot of power there, stability power, staying power, stuff like this. But again, it's like your surroundings are who you are in this moment, right? So there's a strong need to walk away from the people that, again, you might not notice that they're talking, because people do this in such a sneaky way. They do it energetically, right? So they don't do it like you're a piece of shit. They kind of sneakily make you feel like one. And then again, you just think something's wrong with you. But these people that you walk away from feeling like shit, those are the people that they're asking you to conclude this relationship and really start pouring into yourself and finding, your own foundation. How we find our firm foundation, who we are, our authentic truth, our personal power, is from walking away from anything or anyone that takes us away from that. Okay. That's what I'm getting for you. And I'm moving right along here. I got a little winded, did I? SD doing that. J-Dubs, do you want me to ask the tarot that? I would say that people do this unintentionally all the time. I've caught myself doing it. Like, whoa, what the fuck? I love and support everybody, but we again have these kind of like very well-placed conditions that are so hard to break. Because they're so hard to break because we don't even know we're doing it. So it's like, how can you fix something you don't even know you're doing? Is kind of the energy. So it's likely, and we accidentally do this to each other often. And J-Dubs, I will definitely answer that question for you at the end. If you can remind me about your question at the end of the live. We're going to go on to Aquarius now. Aquarius, hey there, gorgeous. Melissa here. I'm going to do a little reading for you. We're going to get some of these Moonology cards and then some tarot as well. And we are looking into the week ahead, okay? It's the July 3rd through the 9th is the time that we're looking at. But if you see this reading years from now or whenever you see it, just the week ahead, okay? What's coming in for you, any advice that might need to come through, or any information that the divine feels pertinent, okay? I don't ever say pertinent. Whoa. We got a win-win outcome. I do love that. And conclusions are within reach, okay? Well, you guys, even when they don't fall on the floor, I throw them on the floor. What's up with this? Win-win outcome. Conclusions are within reach. There's a win here for you, Aquarius, and I really like that for you. Some sort of victory. I'm getting 6 of Wands with those two energies, a win-win. And it's like, not only do you get to win, baby, but you don't have to beat anybody. Like, you don't have to hurt. Nobody has to be hurt. Okay, that's an interesting energy. So we got the 10 of Cups, the 8 of... Okay. Yeah. So this is going to be for a select few. There's a marriage proposal coming, okay? That you don't even see coming, or it's like almost like what I'm getting is you feel like, yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying that, okay? There's a marriage proposal coming. That's not going to be for everybody. If you're not in a relationship with somebody who loves you, that's probably not for you. Okay, guys, I love you so much. I know we all just want Prince Charming or Princess Charming to just pop up at our door and propose to us. But if you're not in a loving relationship, where again, I feel like what I'm getting here with the Four of Cups is you felt, I'm getting, what's the right word? Because I know that this is apathetic. That's not the energy I'm getting on it. It's more like stuck in this energy of where is this really going? Okay. Yeah, I just feel like the question is being popped here. Like there's going to be, I feel like you thought you had to settle for this. I'm getting non-committal energy, right? I'm not getting that anybody's non-committal. I'm getting that you were like, is this as good as it gets? Is this all I'm going to ever have? Is this kind of half in, half out relationship? I feel like they're going to pop the question and you just kind of have no idea. Again, I feel like you were feeling, what's the right word for this? It's not apathetic. Maybe it is. Maybe apathetic is the exact word here. Like you were like feeling like, is this as good as it gets? Is kind of the energy that I keep getting here. Is this as good as it gets? Is this really what I want? This kind of it's like you are okay with openness, right? I think you were starting to question if you're really okay with that, because I feel like you want to take this to another level, and I feel like you think they don't. I feel like you felt like you had to settle for this kind of just as it is situation. I feel like they're feeling called to pop the question as well. I feel like you're both feeling called to solidify this or make this more official. Okay. And I do feel like that's coming. I feel like you've waited a while. I feel like you've been in a relationship. I also feel like you didn't feel the need for it to go any further until recently. You've been feeling bored with it as it is. Now, a ring is not going to make the relationship exciting, but I don't think you were not excited about the relationship. I think you were just starting to get like bogged down with the idea that you're going to have a boyfriend. Okay. It's like, I don't want a fucking boyfriend. I'm a grown ass woman, or, male, female, non-binary. I do feel like I'm reading to a woman at this time. That's like, I am fucking 38 years old. I don't want a boyfriend. I want a fucking husband. And I feel like you're getting one. Okay. I do feel like, again, this is for people who are in loving relationships. I feel like that solidification is coming, and I feel like they feel the same way. Like they are done. They love you. They want nobody else. And I feel like it will make the relationship more exciting just knowing that you both feel the same way. I don't think there's anything wrong with you mentioning that, but I do feel like it's coming for you. If it doesn't, I don't think there's anything wrong with mentioning that you would like to solidify this or make this more official or something, okay? If you are feeling like you don't want a boyfriend anymore, I think communication is key. I'm getting the communication is key card here. But I do feel like you're not going to have to do anything, because I feel like this person is going to be communicating to you that they'd like to move this further along. That this is no longer, this is true love. Okay. That's what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense for you. Okay. Guys, I get so distracted. Pisces, hey there. Melissa here. Going to do a little reading for you. We're going to actually start with, did I get a card? No. We're going to start with the Moonology deck. We're just going to see what's coming in this week here for you, what surprises, excitement may be around the corner. Okay. A lot of powerful astrological energy going on here. And you can either check out Yin, Reiki, Light Be the Light for those energy updates, or Michelle Knight is another favorite of mine. There's a lot of really good astrologers, astrologists, you guys, what do they call them? On YouTube that would know about the energies. That obviously the full moon energy is tomorrow, okay? But there's like this other portal that's going on, and a lot of powerful manifestation power coming and things like this, things that you can use to your advantage that I don't know how to give you the the ability to do that, or the advice on how to do that. But be bold and make the first move. So maybe I do know how to give you the advice is be bold and make the first move here. It's like we're not okay. Yeah, we should attract things. There's something here that you're trying to attract that just needs you to get your, put your big boy panties on or something is what I'm getting here. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah, there's some sort of move that you're going to need to make. It could be in love, like approaching somebody. It could be in business. It could be something that they're The divine will have us all, of course, attracting things is great, but there are things that the divine wants us to kind of honor ourselves or take action towards, inspired action towards. It's to get us out of this comfort zone, right? To really make us kind of unstoppable. And let me just get some tarot on it. The Ace of Swords and, well, I feel like, are you with an Aquarius? Because I feel like it's asking you to pop the question. Okay. Be bold, make the first. I do feel like there's something that needs to be solidified here in your love life. Okay. I feel like you want this person. You don't want to seem like you need this person. Again, if if you're not the, if you don't feel genderly correct, proposing to somebody, I do feel like it's asking you to be bold and be honest about the way you feel about somebody, because I do feel like it's going to lead to marriage. Okay. With the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant here. The end of a tough cycle approaches, but it's like you're going to have the balls to end that cycle, where I think you, again, because we all talk about the law of attraction and attracting things, we expect everything to show up for us, but there are things that the divine is calling us to get us outside of our comfort zone, to grow us, to really get us to a place of like mastering ourselves. And I feel like this is something that you're being called to do, to master, kind of to be able to do this from a cool, calm, and collected space, but be very open and honest about it and vulnerable about it, is what I'm getting here. Again, for some of you, I feel like you're supposed to be actually asking the person, the love of your life, to marry you. And otherwise, just, needing to be very clear that this is the love of your life. You're feeling like you don't want to feel like you need them, is the energy that they're bringing here about it. And it's like, well, that is, yeah. We should never need anyone, right? And loving somebody doesn't mean you need them, right? You do feel like you don't want to lose them, and like this is that end all be all for you. And so that's why you're feeling I'm getting like just afraid to be completely vulnerable with them. I think they know you love them. I think you probably even say that you love them, but there's something that maybe popping the question, okay? Really letting them know that this is it, and this is the end of the road, and this is where you want to spend the rest of your nights and wake up the rest of your days, or something sweet like that. There's a little poem coming through. I don't really know what the poem is, but I feel like you're supposed to be writing a poem for this person, okay? Really putting it all out there, thick and raw and real, not overly thick, right? We don't need to make shit up that we heard in a book once or put that on there. Like, it's like, just come from, get centered with your heart, how this person makes you feel. It's different than you've ever felt before, and they deserve to know that. And it's beautiful, whatever this is. I love you. I love you so much. And we're moving right along here to Aries. Aries, hey there, beautiful. Melissa here to do a little reading for you. We're going to see what's coming in this next week ahead here for you. If you're watching it in current time, this would be the 3rd through the 9th of July. We got a lot of powerful astrological energies going on here that you can definitely look into here on YouTube. You can find out more about that. I'm not an astrologist, so I don't really know much about it, but we will get you some psychic messages here. Oracle and tarot and whatever channels through me. And it says, what do you need to release here? Air. Release air, breathe, exhale. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Weird stuff. So dumb. I'm not going to say I have to. They're showing me a tire, right? And like there's too much air in a tire. Releasing some air. I don't know. Check your pressure of your tires. Maybe you're... I don't know what this is. It's weird. And I think there's something about exhaling here as well. So I don't really know. Needing to exhale, breathe out the negative. A new romantic cycle begins. What do you need to release? Okay. So yeah, it's like an old thought about love. Okay, Aries, a new romantic cycle is here for you, but you can't approach it the way that you have approached the other relationships that didn't work out in your life. Yeah, there's like, again, I'm getting the same thing I was getting. I get this a lot, but it's like you want to just kind of go at this in a safe way where you don't have to put yourself out there vulnerably. Now it's showing me the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Swords and the Page of Cups. I'm getting this is all you, right? Like I'm getting there's a strong need for you to walk away from a time when you were feeling the need to be a lone wolf, or to hold your cards close to your chest, or give minimally to a situation. The divine says, I don't know if you know this person or not yet. You have somebody who's going to knock you off your feet. Does that sweep you? Maybe sweep. Knocking's a little aggressive. Somebody who's going to come in and sweep you off your fucking feet. They may have already done so, right? But you're going to be tempted to approach it like you approached other love relationships in your life, which is with minimal effort, with minimal vulnerability. And they're asking you to really release this. What do you need to release? Your old mindset about love and how love works. And we've been conditioned to be, hey, don't text first. Don't communicate with somebody you're in love with. What the fuck kind of dumbass advice is that? And I'm sorry, guys. But it's just some of the crock of shittest advice we've gotten on love here. This is like, do not approach real love in this, I'll see if they text me first, or I'll hold out until they text me. That is the most amateur way to approach love. So that's like if you're trying to get, booty calls or whatever it is, you're trying to get everybody to gawk. This is true love that's coming in, and they're asking you to approach it from a totally different space, okay? That's what I'm getting here, and I'm not trying to talk shit. They want you to be just raw, real, and vulnerable with this person, okay? You're going to know who they are because they're going to make you feel a way that you've never felt before, okay? Love it. Moving right along here to Taurus. Melissa here to do a little reading for you. We're going to just see what's coming in this next week. Whenever you do land upon this reading, it says July 3rd through the 9th here of 2023, but if you happen upon this reading in 2038, it's just like the week ahead, the energies that are coming towards you, okay? I trust that the divine will get it to you at the right time. That was fun how that landed there. Look at the bigger picture here. Sagittarius energy and full moon energy. Look at the bigger picture. Taur. Okay, you are very close to achieving your goal. Surrender to the divine. Okay, let me get some tarot on it. Yeah, so the bigger picture for me right now is it's like you think you're not making a dent, right? Is what I'm getting. You're like, literally, I'm watching you tread water, but there's like I'm watching you turn around and look down, and there's a fucking mountain behind you that you've been climbing religiously for a long time, but you think you haven't gotten like off the ground yet, but you're almost at the fucking top of the mountain, okay? Something like this. Surrender to the divine. You're very close to achieving your goal. And yeah, it's like you just didn't take the time to, it's like you've just been working on the same mentality as at the bottom of the mountain. When you just started the climb, you've been sitting in that same energy, like the same mentality, but you've been continuously climbing this mountain, whatever this metaphorical mountain is. And then you haven't taken the time to turn around and look how far you've come, okay? Something like you're going to be like, what the, wow, how did I get up here? Oh my God, I'm scared of heights. It's cute. It's really cute. Ace of Pentacles, some huge opportunity because of this diligent work you put in. This long, it's so long and like strenuous and, oh, it's just been a long run, baby. And it feels so... It's been emotional as fuck. It's just been a long emotional ride that you're finally approaching the top of the mountain. Okay. And it's like, you don't even know you're there because you still think you're at the bottom of it. It's crazy as hell. And I love this energy. But then, yeah, so look at the bigger picture. They're asking you to turn around and look how far you've come in every single sense of the word. Just allow yourself to be like, wow, I would have handled that much differently. Wow, look how I handled that. You haven't even been like acknowledging or feeling proud of the way that you're handling situations these days that you would have handled way differently back then. Surrender all outcomes to the divine. Here it says surrender to the divine. So there's a strong need. I get what it's saying is like the mentality that you're in is because you're expecting this particular result, right? That does seem out of reach at this time, but you're at the top of a mountain. Just the result is different looking. So they want you to surrender the results or the outcome to the divine, something like that, because it's actually going to be way better than you had anticipated, but it might look way different. So you might be looking at the wrong door or something like that. And then there's like this door to Bridge to Terabithia I'm getting. I don't know what that is. I feel it's really magical. Okay. There's like this magical gateway available to you at this time. I don't know what, it's a huge opportunity that you do not even see coming because you're focused on the wrong opportunity, okay, or something like that. I hope that makes sense to you. And this just means you don't have to like search around for this opportunity. It just means that you might have to stop trying so hard to make that outcome happen. Look how far you've come and just know that the divine is going to bring in any opportunity that is meant for you, okay? But there might be a need to stop focusing on something that isn't working or something that isn't for you or an outcome that isn't manageable at this time or something like that. I don't really know what that is. I hope you get it. But it feels like you're so much further along than you think you are. Yeah, I can't really explain what that means. I do feel like there's a huge opportunity here that you don't see coming in. I feel like that will give you the opportunity to just see exactly how far you've come, okay? I love you so much. Again, I feel like it's further than your original anticipated goal. And you'll be able to recognize that when this opportunity comes in, but just know that this opportunity is going to come in. You don't have to force it. You don't have to chase it. It will come to you because of the diligent work you've done. Just continue to do whatever it is you feel called to do in this moment. And everything, everyone that's meant to see you or every opportunity that's meant to come your way is going to, okay? That's what I'm getting right now. I love you so much. You're worried about there not being this, the end goal that you had. You're worrying about like it never getting there, right? And it might never get to that exact goal. It might be much better, okay? I don't know what that is. I love you so much, and we're moving right along here. Oh my God, you guys. This is it. Gemini, did I skip somebody? Gemini, Melissa here to do a little reading for you. We're going to start out with these Moonology cards. We're going to get just whatever comes through for the week ahead here, any information that the divine has for you. And then we'll get some tarot as well. And then we are going to be done. That was an hour. Wow, that was pretty fast, right, guys? I felt like it. Nothing will come of this situation here, Gemini. Let's find out more. It's not a terrible card, okay? Actually, it feels different than it usually feels. So it says, be bold and make the first move. Nothing will come of this situation. Okay, there's something you're worried about. What happened here? Gemini, there you go. Interesting how that happened, right? That I clicked you off on accident. There's something like you're worried about disappearing, right? I don't think you're actually worried about disappearing, but there's something like you're worried about becoming, you guys, what's this word? That iPhones become when they're no longer relevant. You guys, if you can think of what I'm saying, I'd love that. You're worried about becoming irrelevant. Not extinct, but similar. Obsolete. Yes. Thank you so much. Obsolete. You're worried about becoming obsolete here. Nothing will come of this situation. So what it's saying is like, no, you're not going to become obsolete, right? There's something shifting here. Be bold and make the first move. The Three of Wands, the 10 of Cups. It might be, I feel like, okay, so for some of you, I feel like this is on YouTube or some sort of in the public eye. You feel like whatever it is you do, first of all, it's like, don't wait until your niche becomes obsolete. Okay. I'm getting this. This is kind of cute. The message is coming through. It's like, be bold and make sure it doesn't become obsolete. Okay. You're not going to become obsolete. You're not going to become irrelevant. But the niche might be kind of, I'm niching out. I don't know what that means, but it's like fading, whatever it is. Maybe it's tarot. But it's saying, be bold and make the first move. There's something you feel, whatever your niche might be, or whatever it is that you are kind of focusing on or doing or passionately pursuing, right? You're starting to see where it's becoming less popular or it's starting to fade. But they're saying, don't wait for it to fade and just just become defeated, right? Be bold, make the first move. You have so many talents. First of all, you're a fucking Gemini. I talk about you guys to everyone all the time. But you're like the chameleon of like spiritual gifts, of not just spiritual, logical. You're brilliant, right? You can really do so many things. And I do think that becomes a hindrance for you a lot of the time, because it's like, it's almost like so many things you're brilliant at, but none of them really excite you. Whatever this is that you think is fading and becoming obsolete doesn't excite you any fucking ways. The divine's like, hey, go find that thing that excites you and just shift your niche. Okay. Shift it, whatever this is. yeah, it's like the life you love is right around the corner here, but it's like just asking you to kind of shift into gear. What I feel like what you're more passionate about. I feel like you're really good at whatever you do and whatever you've been doing niche wise, but I don't think you've ever been actually passionate about it. There's something that is calling you passionately towards it. And I do feel like your ships are going to come in at that time. Again, I feel like there is something kind of fading, the popularity of something. It could be tarot, or where people are starting to look at it differently or something like that. But you have so many different talents. They want you to think about the one that makes your like fire burn, your stomach hurt. You get goosebumps. You get like that sacral chakra activation. It makes you, ooh, that feels so good, right? That's the one they want you to shift into gear here. You just like be bold and make that move. We don't wait for the niche to niche out on us and all of a sudden we're obsolete. We go find what the fuck we make. You know, we're creating our own reality. And it's like, not only that, you're literally going to leave behind a niche that you weren't passionate about in the first place while you were brilliant at it. Probably the best at what you did. It wasn't what really fed your soul anyways. So now they're saying that is like this shift is happening. Could you imagine the divine just making tarot completely unpopular so that you could go do what the fuck you were passionately called to do? Like to become, to have a happier life, a more fulfilling life, the 10 of Cups. Kind of after a time of difficulty. Well, I don't think you haven't been successful. I think you just haven't felt successful, which is a very different thing. Being successful on the surface is one thing, and that can be great, but only if, as far as I'm concerned, if you're feeling fulfilled from within, feeling successful, okay? And I feel like whatever you're going towards, or whatever I think you feel called to do, but you maybe haven't made that move because you were comfortable and good at what you were doing. Doesn't have to be tarot. Doesn't even have to be YouTube. It's like saying, make this big move. You're being kind of forced into transitioning into what you're passionate about. A big problem to have, right? Because so you can have a happier life or more fulfilled life. Okay. Yeah, I love it. Whatever this is, it does feel a little scary though. I'm not going to lie about it. It feels like this shift is like, I'm watching you kind of be nudged to the edge here. And you're just going to fly at the kind of, if you allow this shift in transition and transformation to occur. Okay. I love you all so, so much. And I am going to be done here. I think I do have a Cancerian reading for those of you that are either Cancerians or no Cancerian or just want to kick it. We will be over on Melissa the Cancer in about 25 minutes. I am going to take just a second to myself here and take a little break. And I will be over there in about 25 minutes at 7:30 when I'm supposed to be. Showtime. Okay. I will have the timestamps up. Actually, I'll probably do those right now while I take my little break. Okay. I love you so much. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you all very soon. Happy full moon and happy Cancer season and happy birthday, Cancer. And anything you need to know, hey, don't forget to hit that like button if you're still here, guys, okay? And subscribe if you are not already, okay? I love you, and I will see you guys very soon. Mwah.